I am going to pollinate a pumpkin, and this is what I'm doing. I found a male pumpkin, a flower. This is the male pumpkin, and you know because it doesn't have the little pumpkin at the bottom. This is the evening, and I stick it in a cup. I'm gonna stick it in a cup with water. This is the pumpkin I'm gonna pollinate. This little one here. So I'm gonna do it in the morning, but for now I'm covering it up because it's a cross pollinate, and I don't want a bee to pollinate it with something else that I don't want. This one is a pumpkin I got from Denise in Lithonia, and a couple years ago I got one from Norman. Well, I forgot where he lived, but he live in Georgia. So I'm gonna cross it. So this is the morning now, and everybody's opened up. See, the male is open up. That was in the cup, and the female one is open up. So I'm gonna take off all the outer layers of the flower, the male flower, and I'm putting it, rubbing it in the female flower so the pollen can fall off inside there. And I eventually break off that piece and drop it inside there. And then I'm covering it up. I'm going to cover it up because I don't want, if it didn't work with that one, I don't want another bee to come there. Also, they say that if it rains, it can wash out the pollen, and I don't want that. So for it to take, I'm going to make sure to cover it up. So this pumpkin will be across. So we'll see how the seeds work out for next year. So I cover it up and then took it off, and the next day I took it off the next day, and then you'll see what is left of it. This is it. Look how shiny it is. So you know it's taken, because if it didn't take, it would be yellow. They turn yellow and drop off, as you might know. So yeah, I've been watching the giant pumpkin growers, and I've been doing some of what they suggest. They have pumpkins up to 2,800 pounds last year, and I've been like, so this is the pumpkin a couple days after, I think 2 days after, and it's growing, and it's growing. So yeah, so it's getting bigger and bigger, and I've been covering the vines, covering the vines with more dirt, that in case the root of it get damaged by vine borers, at least it still has roots in the ground. So I've been covering the pumpkin, and I'm covering the vine. Cover the pumpkin because the sun's been very hot. See, it's kind of changing the color of the top part of it. So I've been covering it, put cardboard underneath. It was raining, so you can see how wet that is. Cardboard underneath and cardboard on top. So that's what I've been doing. And I have a couple patches around the yard. And yeah, so you can see there's the new pumpkin will come out at the edge of it. And I've been picking off most of the male blossom, because when I look, sometimes it's a whole lot of male blossoms and no female. So I'm picking off the male blossoms when they're small to save the pumpkin some energy to put on female blossoms, because those are what I want, both, but I don't want so much male blossoms. So I've been getting rid of them, covering the vines as much as I can. Not all of it, but some of it. That helped. And I also, the dirt that I used to cover the vines, I put some fertilizer in there, and stuff like that too, and some what do you call it? I forgot. Anyway, I'll put a note there in the end. So yes, I've been covering the vines, and they're trying to get as much pumpkin as I can. And so far, see these new vines, I keep looking every day for these new the tip of them is, look at that one. I only pollinated one because I don't want another one so close. So here's the one a couple days after, and there's a few of them around here that I've been pollinating. So sometimes when you don't pollinate them, they don't go any further. You see them get yellow and fall off, and you wonder why. So that is why. So sometimes you can pollinate your pumpkins or your squash or your whatever it is, even the I pollinate even the and there's a lot of new pumpkin coming up, but I'm only pollinating some of them. So I have about 5 of them around here. So thanks for watching. I love to do this. I enjoy doing this, and I'll have more pumpkin The one I did before is the Jamaican pumpkin, and the one I got from Lithonia. So we should have new, fresh, nice, new type of pumpkin next year. That's part of the fun of doing this. You can cross-pollinate. So that's what I did there, cross-pollinate. All right, thanks. Bye-bye. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and share and like my video. If you don't do anything else, please like the video. And I look forward to seeing you or hearing from you what you're doing if you're pollinating your pumpkins. Thanks for watching. If you're not getting blooms on your pumpkin or your peppers or any plant that you have, try Miracle Grow Bloom Booster. I'm not getting paid for it, but I'm just suggesting it to you guys since some people are saying they need some help. I also, for the peppers and the pumpkin, I use Miracle Grow Organics fertilizer. Mix it with soil, some bone meal, and some Epsom salt. That's what I've been using on, burying the vines and all that other stuff. Okay? And don't forget, you could put Epsom salt in the water, or you could mix it with the soil. Have a great weekend. Thanks for watching.